We're delighted at the NAW Institute to have an opportunity to work in a formal way with Texas A&M and with the Supply Chain Systems Laboratory. Our organizations have worked off and on together through the years, but now we have a formal agreement that's going to make it easier for us to add value to distributors and the businesses that they run in terms, in this case, of the Sales and Marketing Consortium that we're running in 2009 and 2010.
In the Sales and Marketing Consortium, we have 6 different channels starting from building materials, electrical. The consortiums are structured by 3 steps. The first step is to assess as a distributor what are the current practices are. The second step is identify and develop the best practices methodology, and the third step is link those best practices to the shareholder value. If we are not able to connect the best practices to shareholder value, that is not going to stand in the industry.
Distribution as a whole does a terrible job at marketing. We sell by transaction, we sell some old relationships, but we don't have a plan. This is the 4th consortium we participated in, and each one builds on the others. The results are immeasurable as far as the return on investment. You take a few dollars invested in these consortiums and you get millions back in returns.
Now, what are Wilson's expectations from the sales and marketing optimization? They clearly are to turn our sales team into better businessmen, and then the efforts or the focus from their sales efforts become more on profitability, which ultimately will increase returns and also increase shareholder value.
The thing I like about Texas A&M and about the program is that it's one of the few places that there's research being done on distribution. One of the oldest professions around, but nobody's really done any basic research on distribution. And that's the beauty of this program. It's the beauty of the consortium. You get a lot of industry buy-in, you got a lot of expert opinions, and you get a situation where people are partnering with and contributing and buying into the process and helping build a great relationship.
We think that it's just a no-brainer to be a part of something like this. When you look at the investment that you make, but then you look at the return that you get in the terms of the 20 free sessions, which are valued at somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 each, and then just the unbelievable resource to be able to get your people educated so that you can implement it in your own business is just a tremendous thing, we think.
Some of the other common topics that we'll be looking at, which would help both inside sales and outside sales, are market segmentation, resource allocation. How do you align your inventory, your supplier, and your customer? What we call it as the resource alignment cube. And ultimately, end of the day, you want to align, you want to satisfy your customers with the products, which is your inventory, and which you get it from your suppliers, and then you need people to perform these processes. It's all about aligning these 4 things, which determines the success of a company.
Workshops that will be conducted with each company will develop a set of tools for each company to use. Now, these will be clustered together along with the new best practices that are uncovered and the documentation of existing best practices to develop a final body of knowledge that will be delivered to the consortium members. And there will be education classes on sales and marketing optimization that follow the consortium that will be delivered by Texas A&M.
You know, if you're not out there learning the latest and greatest, you're going to fall behind.